Hello, Leo. Welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your reading for those born on the zodiac sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Hopefully, positive energies and new energies that are coming in for Leo. Let's see what the starting energy is. Remember, this will not resonate with all Leos. I always hope for a positive reading, but sometimes, we get what we need to know so we can possibly change a situation or embrace it. So some of you are coming out of an oppressive situation, or maybe you're wanting to release, heavy burdens. Current environment is the Prince of Discs. The Prince of Discs could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. What's crossing it is someone's keeping themselves hidden. They're not letting them, everyone, or at least this type of energy, know what they're feeling. And it could be vice versa. But things are hidden. People are keeping things to themselves. They're not letting things out. What is crowning you is an adjustment period that you need to do in your life. You need to fix things. You need to figure out what you're going to do next and then go with it. Foundation is the Eight of Pentacles. This was actually what crowned you the goal. This is the Eight of Pentacles, is the foundation of someone working very hard, diligently. And it's in the upright, so it's good, hard work if you're going to be doing this. And it's stable. In the past, you may have got a little defensive with somebody, or someone got defensive with you with the Seven of Wands in reverse. In the near future, you may be dealing with the Prince of Swords. The Prince of Swords can be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. It also could be like messages of sharp words. It also could be that someone is like watching you from a distance or not telling you everything. They're not letting you know it, And I'll clarify these. Once I clarify, it changes the story up. So you may want to stick with me to the end. Plus, I'm giving a love reading at the end. Possible future outcome and advice from the universe is the Seven of Cups in reverse. Be careful what you accept in your life. People may try to make you all these like offers or give you options that are no good. And you may keep your options open. It's the universe saying keep your options open. What is coming towards you is the Ace of Swords. Someone may not be telling you the truth. Someone not be straightforward. You may not be getting all your information that you're wanting to start something new. So that's why you may be keeping the options open, or universe telling you to do so. Your hopes and fears are people from the past, memories from the past with the Six of Cups in reverse. But in the end, you have balance with the Art card, Temperance. Hard work, but good work. Working on something that you want to work on. So apparently you're keeping your options open because you know what you want in life. Let's go back to the beginning. Find out who this Prince of Disc is and the High Priestess that is crossing it. Something is hidden from you now, or you're hiding something now, or you're keeping a low profile, or they are. I need 2 cards for the Prince of Disc and the High Priestess crossing it for Leo. Happiness, wish fulfillment. It has to do with the Knight of Swords. That can be an air sign, or like I said, someone with sharp words. I have a feeling that somebody is watching you from a distance for some of you, not as in a stalking thing. They're just curious of what's going on, and you're going for happiness. And it's also, in a way, it's like telling you to put on a face of happiness if they're watching you, okay? Because you're not seeing this. You're not seeing something clearly, or you're not showing something clearly, or you should not show everything about yourself, what you're feeling. You should show happiness, and you should also, in a way, make a wish, because you may actually get one coming in if you do. Now, the goal what crowns you is adjustment. You need to make adjustments in your life, and that's what you're going to do. You know that things got to change. You know you got to redo things in your life and cross all your T's and dot all your I's, just making sure things are done right. So adjustment in the upright. I need 2 cards please for Leo. That's what crowns them, or the goal. A lover's situation and blessings. Great cards. And you can go for this. Remember I said a wish was coming in. The Empress sort of kind of brings in a slight wish or blessings. And it has to do with a lover situation. Maybe you need to make an adjustment in your life to make room for a lover or partnerships in some way. Or to bring in things that you love for sure, you know. Foundation, Eight of Pentacles. Leo is working hard, working diligently towards something. I need 2 cards for the Eight of Pentacles, please. 2 cards. You're working hard and you're not willing to argue or battle with people, especially with a Cups energy. It could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Or people with energies that their emotions are kind of all over the place. You're not willing to deal with that. You're focusing on work, getting something done, and you're not wanting anything to get in your way or battle with anything. Because in the past, it looks like there was some kind of like, you know, someone getting a little defensive, and maybe that's why you're just saying, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm focused on one thing. I'm focused on what I need to do. So the Seven of Wands in reverse in the past position. Oops. That must have come out. Someone's feeling a little stagnant, trying to come out of worry, having hope. We could do all these, coming out of feeling stuck, and they're wanting to be happier. Someone's wanting to be happier. In the very near future, you could be dealing with the Prince of Swords. The Prince of Swords is in reverse. This could be someone just, you know, kind of watching you from afar. Sometimes it's, you know, someone else is not happy around you. It could be an air sign, like I said. Or it could be like someone that has sharp words. Someone kind of negative sometimes, you know, and in their speech and mannerisms. You may be coming across this person. And maybe that's also why you're not willing to battle with people. And maybe that's why someone got defensive. Maybe it was somebody else. But it could have been you too, you know. But the Prince of Swords in reverse. 2 cards, please. What are they all about? Princess of Cups. Yeah, something kind of comes out about this. I think someone's kind of watching you. Maybe a couple of people. Someone that's associated with this Prince of Swords. This Princess of Cups could be an association with them. And the Seven of Swords is in reverse. So you kind of find out that they're kind of looking your way, you know. They're talking about you maybe. They're focused on you for some reason. Maybe because you're getting on with your life. Maybe they're just curious about you. But you know that they're doing it, okay, in the very near future. Now, possible future outcome advice from the universe is saying keep your options open with the Seven of Cups in reverse. So I need 2 more cards for that to give us more information. 2 more cards for the Seven of Cups in reverse. You try to remain practical. You also could be dealing again with the earth sign, but it also could mean that you should be practical and don't let things get chaotic and all over the place with the Chariot in reverse. So that's why you're keeping your options open. Maybe you're, like I said, becoming practical or dealing with an earth sign, and you're not going to just go haphazardly all over the place. You're just saying for you to be careful, you know, about that, you know, accepting anything that comes towards you. Now, what is coming towards you is the Ace of Swords. It's in reverse. It's not the sword of truth. It's almost like the sword of lies, where someone holds something back. They're just not nice words, all kind of things. But I need 2 more cards for the Ace of Swords in reverse. Someone needs to stop whatever they're doing on the outside. Princess of Discs. 8 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, someone's wanting to come out of your interference. They may try to cause interference. Could be the Princess of Discs, but I don't think so. They're in the upright. But the Princess of Discs can be an earth sign again. Yeah, I see a lot of earth here. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Maybe someone needs you. Maybe you may find out about somebody that may be saying something about you. Not necessarily in a harsh way. I'm trying to put this into words. The Princess of Discs is feeling like they want to come out of interference with you. They want to come out of a trapped situation. But the way they come across it, or the way they're trying to communicate with you, doesn't come across very well, okay? I don't think they're mean or nasty or anything. I think there's just circumstances out there, and maybe they're saying the wrong things. Maybe they don't understand what you're trying to say to them, and they're getting things wrong. Now, hopes and fears, the Six of Cups, past type-like energies and people and memories. You don't want to maybe focus on that anymore. So the Six of Cups in reverse while you're there for Leo. And the hopes and fears. Change. You're wanting change in your life, and you're not willing to fight with people anymore. With the Five of Swords, you may be putting that behind you from people in the past. You're putting it behind you. You're going for change. And the end is the Art card. Is temperance. Is balance. Is working hard. You're focused. Okay, Leo, you are focused this time. So the Art card in the upright while you're there for Leo in the very end. And then we'll do the love reading. But I need 2 cards for the Art card. Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups. So you may be dealing with some water type energy. I do see a lot of that. I see a lot of water. I see a lot of earth. Some air. Something does come out. You find out that someone's been saying something about you. They kind of get caught. I'm seeing that with a couple of those signs. And someone just misrepresented you in some way instead of asking you straight out. But you don't care because you're not arguing. You're focused on hard work and going for the blessings and the things you love. And they're coming in. You got the Knight of Cups here with the Queen of Cups. That could be a water sign, like I said. Or it could be someone whose emotions are really in check. And that blessings and things that you love are going to come in. Especially when I see the Knight of Cups there. I don't think you're dealing with a love situation. It's 2 of Cups in reverse. I don't think you're putting up with love situations as much as you could or would because you're focused on something else. You may turn something down. Like, remember I told you that 7 of Cups, keeping your options open? I think this is part of that. You're looking for something else coming in, the better things. And Leo can have whatever they want. Usually when they go for something they want, they'll wait for it or they'll just go for that. They won't settle. So I'm going to give you a love reading. I'll be right back. Let me clean this up. Stick with me. Okay, Leo, this is your love reading. We need information about Leo for a love reading for those interested in love. Because right now I see you working kind of hard. And you're not really putting up with a lot of BS. So I need 3 cards for Leo for love. From the Angel Love cards. Love, romance for Leo. 3 cards, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And I'll do 3 cards from the Angel Answers also to see if it can give us any more information about love or what we need to know in life. Okay, 3 cards for Leo from the Angel Answers. Sun, Moon, and Rising. 3 cards for Leo. 3 cards for Leo. Let's see what we got here. Any advice for Leos? It may resonate with that last reading we just have or give us a totally different energy. Because some Leos aren't looking for love and some are, you know. Let's see what the first pile says. You're going to have separation in life. You're going for a separation of things that no longer serve you. I do see you like keeping your options open. And you're going for what you believe in. So, yeah, I think Leos are not going back in past situations or the ones that hurt them. And they're going to believe in themselves. They're going to believe in what they want, believe in going forward in life. And so I don't think this section of Leo, I don't think anything's going to stop them. I think separation, whatever they put from them, like that 7 of Cups, keeping their options open and not letting things mess them up. Don't let people misrepresent them. They're going for what they're believing in. So believe in what you're wanting, even though you're separating yourself from the BS. Okay? It says you deserve love, okay? And you're not going to likely take anything or just, you know, what is all, you know, the 7 of Cups situation. You're just not going to accept anything. And I do see, like, people talking about you a little bit. So wait for the good love. Wait for the love that you want. Remember what I said at the end there in the other reading. Leo can have whatever they want if they wait for it, and they will wait for it because they can afford to, you know. They can have anything they want, really, as long as they go for what they're wanting. So it's unlikely you're going to accept situations that aren't what you're wanting in the long run, for real. And it says free yourself from BS. Remember I said that you were going to work hard towards something else. And if you meditate And if you go deep within, I mean, really meditate, you'll come up with the answers. You got to literally ask yourself, what am I going to do tomorrow, and what do I expect from myself? And as you ask these things every night before you go to sleep, in the morning you'll get the answers usually, and you'll feel more free. You will free yourself from the garbage that you've been getting in the past, because you deserve better and you will get better. It's unlikely you'll accept anything that's offered to you this month that's not on the up and up. You are working hard. I saw that in the last reading. And you're going for the blessings and the people that you want love from, that deserve it from, deserve you. And I'm not saying that just to, yank your chain or anything like that. I'm telling you that there are better things for Leo. And Leo didn't always have them in the past. They've learned their lesson. They know what they want, and they're going for it. So, okay. And I'll talk to you later, Leo. Bye.